14 years single and 0 regrets. At least now I have 0 regrets. I couldn't have said that a few years ago, but things have changed. Let's get ready for bed and let's chat about this. Now that I'm in this different phase of my life where I'm so much more at peace and happier about being single, I am retraining my brain and reframing the storyline. It has not always been this way. I went through many periods while I was on the dating apps, like I talked about earlier, where I really desperately wanted to be chosen and wanted to have a partner. And now that I'm in this much happier phase of my life, I'm okay with being single. I feel like at this phase of my life, I'm single by choice, and I can't say that has always been the case, but I feel like I am in the stage where I get to do the choosing now. I used to think that being chronically single was so lonely, and now I am so much freer and I revel in my freedom. I get to lay around in my bed all day with my dog. I do not have to worry about getting up to cook for someone or clean for someone, or we have to run errands. I used to fear being alone, and I thought that I was gonna be alone for forever and I would cry my eyes about it at night sometimes. And now I don't really fear being alone for forever. If it ends up being that way, it ends up being that way. I feel like I'm just spending this time cultivating my dream life, and I'm not really concerned if or when I find a partner. First of all, I'm a girl, so I'm not gonna find anyone, they're gonna find me. But I'm not as worried about it these days. I focus more on myself. I focus on the life that I want to have in the future. I focus on my children, my grandchild now. Like, life is so much fuller than I could have ever hoped it would be. I used to be so scared of chronically being single, but I fear now it is like my ultimate power move in life. So if you were crying your eyes out about chronically being single, you fear what the next stage of your life is going to look like if you don't find a partner, I am here to tell you that I am 43 years old. I have been single for 14 years. I was once you, scared, alone, anxious, and now that it's been 14 years, I'm over the hump of being a single mom. Even though I'm still technically a single mom, my kids are grown now and they're off doing their own things, and so now it's time to focus back on myself and be selfish. Like, I promise you, life continues, life goes on, and life will get better, but you have to choose to make it your best life. No one else can choose that for you. No one else can do anything to make your life the best life. You have to do that for yourself. I love y'all, and I will see y'all